Hello Cancer, and welcome to your year ahead reading for 2024. Spirit, let's see what the year of 2024 is going to look like for Cancer. So here's what I'm going to do for the year ahead. I'm pulling one major arcana card, which is going to be the theme overall of the year. And then we're going to look at each quarter, sort of by season. So we start with winter, January, February, March, then move into spring, then summer, then fall to round out the year. And what I'm doing is I'm getting, for each of the quarters, I'm getting 3 oracle cards. So we're going to talk about the journey. We're going to talk about the map to get you there. And then we're going to talk about guides or guideposts along the way to help you out. We're going to clarify all of those with tarot as well. So I'm going to get into it and start pulling the cards. So while I'm doing that, while I'm getting your cards out, just wanted to let you know that if you were born a female and you are between the ages of roughly 35 and 65, 2024 from the Chinese New Year perspective, which is the year of the wood dragon, is a huge year for us. I fall in that group because it is a very, very auspicious year for middle-aged women. So I'm calling us seasoned. Okay, so us seasoned ladies, we got some good stuff coming in 2024, and a big chunk just fell out. And that might be the 4 of them. Well, it is. Look at that. Big year. So I'm going to be doing some stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to be doing a Zoom call for anyone who's interested in setting themselves up for success, because 2024 is a year to take risks in all things except finances. If you were born a female and you are seasoned, okay, this is very important. So I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff for that. 2024 is the year to take risks except finances, and this is going to set us up for 2025. So I want to do a big thing with people. I'm going to do a bunch of free stuff for the ladies who fall into that camp. Link below to the blog post that sort of explains it a bit and what you can do if you're interested. Okay, so let's take a look at your overall energy for the year. Here you are, the moon. It is all about you. The focus is on you. The focus is on yourself. That's pretty easy. So let's look at each quarter and see what that means, what it is that's coming up in your energy. So we're going to start with the first quarter, which is January, February, March in the winter. And the first card, so this is the journey, it's discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yeah, you need to really figure out what it is you want to focus on and do that. Period. Bottom line. The next card is the map. And we have one ring circus. Somebody else got this too, and I can't remember where it was in the reading, but what I got from it, I'm getting the same thing from you. Do not try to juggle too many things at once. If you try to do too many things, you'll get nothing done. That's where the discipline comes in, okay? And your guides and guideposts along the way, forgiveness and understanding. It's okay that you can't do everything you wanted to. It's okay that you probably aren't going to be able to accomplish everything you were thinking of. You know, if you were already planning ahead, I'm getting the tarot cards now. If you were already starting to plan ahead for 2024, well, maybe you had some big grandiose plans. Maybe you had lots of ideas and thoughts around what you wanted to do. You might not be able to get it all done. It may not be realistic to try and cram it all in. So let's look at the tarot cards that came out for this first quarter. So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of truth. You have to get real with yourself. Also, this sometimes, if it's upright, it's about opportunities coming in or new things. It's in the reverse. Do not get distracted by shiny things. It is really important for you to decide what you want to focus on and pare down. Do not do too many things at once. The other card that came out, second card, is 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And I like this. This is making decisions and making changes that are going to put you on the right trajectory. So if you've been feeling like whatever facet of life we're talking about, right, in this first quarter, anywhere where you are feeling behind, you're feeling left out, you're feeling like things aren't working out, you have the power to turn it around in the first quarter. But it's the discipline, the one ring circus and not beating yourself up for not being able to do it all. That is super important. And then the last card that came out with the tarot is the Seven of Cups, and this is around choices. The Seven of Cups denotes a lot of choices. This is just a reminder, like, even though there may be tons of choices and stuff floating around in front of you, no bueno. Don't do it. Do not do it, okay? So I really like this energy for you, and if you buckle down and focus and pick one thing, and like, that is what you go hard with for 2024, or at least the first quarter, I think you'll see some really good results. So I love that for you. Now, when we look at the second quarter, so this is getting into spring, so our April, May, June, the first card that came up, so this is the journey, is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. What is that, right? I think this is going to stem from being frustrated that you can't do it all. That's what I think that is. The forgiveness is of yourself. Emotions can run high, so that's another thing with the moon as the overall energy for the year. It may bring a lot of emotional ups and downs for you, which Cancer, you're kind of prone to that anyway. The moon is your card. The moon is your planet, even though it's not a planet, right? It rules Cancer. So that's just who you are. That's how you're built. So the forgiveness pieces, do not be hard on yourself. This is the second time a forgiveness card has come up now. It's flowing in from the first quarter as well. And the map card that came out is commitment. You have to commit. You have to choose and you have to commit. And then the third card that came out, so this is your guidepost, which is going to guide you along the way. We have yes with an exclamation mark. You can do this. It's going to call you Capricorn. You can do this, Cancer. You can really do this, but you got to set your mind to it. Oh, two cards wanting to fall out, so we're taking them. That's why the commitment card has shown up again. You've got discipline in the first quarter. You've got commitment in the second quarter. This is an important theme for you. I think it's going to be easy for you to get distracted this year. That's why all of these kinds of cards are coming up and these messages are coming through, right? This is super important for you. Along with our 3 oracle cards, let's look at the tarot cards that came out. The first one is the Wheel of Fortune, fate. Things are going to move, right? Then we have the Strength card. Pull up your bootstraps. Like, I know this is probably not going to be easy from an emotional perspective because you really are going to want to do a lot of things. And then the third card is the Eight of Swords. It's feeling trapped. You're a prisoner of your own making. You are only bound by the limits you impose on yourself. That was not me who said that. You are only bound by the limits you impose upon yourself. Is that what I said? Something like that? Has some good words. Don't do this to yourself, Cancer. Don't do it. Don't do it. It feels like some fabulous energy for you in 2024. But there is a danger of getting thrown off your path quite easily. It's when emotions run high, or you're unhappy with, or you're frustrated. That's why the Strength card is here. So keep it together, Cancer. Keep it together. You can do this, right? Now when we look at the third quarter, so we're talking about summer now, so July, August, September. The first card out, so this is our journey, it's regret. It says, I know that I cannot change the past. Don't worry about it. If the past is something that keeps popping up, or things from the past, and this is where the angst or anxiety or frustration might be coming from, that's what you're going to have to focus on in order to deal with it or manage it. Do you see what I'm saying? And then the map that goes along with this is ride the wave. Oh my God, Cancer, you can't make this stuff up. The guides and guideposts, courage and bravery. This is following up the Strength card. There's each quarter is like pouring into the next one, because that Strength card came up in the second quarter. Now we have courage and strength in the third quarter. And prior to that, what was the one we had? We had the forgiveness card in the first quarter. We ended up with forgiveness card in the second quarter. There are themes that are rolling over from quarter to quarter. They may change as well, but the themes are flowing over. So, courage and bravery. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, Cancer, you can do this. You have so much potential here. Beautiful. What do we got? Okay. I'm not hating those cards. Give me a second. I just grabbed the tarot cards. I'm getting too many cards on my board now. All right, I'm so excited for you. Like I love the energy of this. Okay. So this is regret, right? You know, you can't change stuff from the past. You just ride the wave, and that's the courage and bravery card. So the cards I came out with this, tarot cards. We have the Knight of Cups. This is being okay with your emotions and running with it. That is riding the wave, okay? Knight of Cups, you are riding the wave and you are okay. Even though you still might have your ups and downs, you're managing okay. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh my God, no wonder the moon came out for you. As an overarching theme for the year, this is so up and down with emotions. So I love that Knight of Cups has showed up. Along with it, we have the Judgment card, but it's in reverse. This is a light bulb moment. This is a call to action. This is an aha moment. I want you to make sure that you don't confuse, that you don't confuse a distraction, a shiny new thing, with a call to action. Because that can happen, okay? That can happen when you're like, oh, I want to do that. Oh, I think I was called to do it. Yet it really was just a distraction to take you away from what it is that you have committed to. Anything that feels like a call to action to you, second guess it. And I don't often say that, so this is super important. Because this has come in the reverse, you really need to pay attention to that. Mostly in the third quarter is what we're talking about, right? So in the summertime. And then the last card that came out for the summer is the Six of Swords. This is moving on to something better. There is an element of, if you need to move, if you need to change locations, if you need to change trajectory or whatever, I think it's okay to do that. I think that's fine as long as it is a true call to action, or it makes sense to do so and it is not taking you away from that thing you committed to, okay? I think that's a good thing. If you see that this move really is taking you to something better that is going to enhance the experience, the output, or the outcome of that thing you committed to, thumbs up, baby. Thumbs up. Okay, this is really good. Now we're going to look at the last quarter. We're getting into fall, right? We're wrapping up 2024 now with these cards. So the Journey card that came out is Patience. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So you might get a little, you know, like, come on, why isn't it all done? Why aren't things pulling together? Why? Okay, calm yourself down, right? Just chill, right? What is it my sister says? Bide your passion. Okay, my sister Lou, she says that all the time. Bide your passion when you're all like, oh my God, but I want it to happen now. Okay, that's going to be important as you round out 2024. And then the Map card that came out is Encouragement. Beautiful. There's nothing wrong with practicing that patience while still being excited and being encouraged by others and also encouraging others. That is a two-way street. Okay, so I'm going to bring this back again, the Encouragement card. Look at how cute is that? The giraffes, mama giraffe with a baby giraffe, right? It's like, come on, buddy, you can do it. Well, you know what? Baby loves mama right back. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm feeling that kind of an energy with that Encouragement card. So that is a nice way to round out the year. And then the last card is Ask and Receive. Ask and receive. That's where the encouragement is going to come from. If you don't speak up, and talk about what it is that you truly want or need. How can you receive it? How can you get that encouragement? Now, when we're talking about encouragement from spirit, that's different. Spirit's always there. But sometimes you need to reach out and ask too, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. This applies to others as well. So if it's people around you, whether it's friends or family or coworkers or whatever, go ahead and ask for that help. Ask for help. Ask for encouragement. Bounce stuff off of people. I want to take a look at your cards for a second. Hold the phone here. Yeah, okay. There's something, a caveat I always put out, no matter what the cards are saying, unless there are like exceptions to the rules. There's no exceptions here to what I'm about to say in this reading. If you are bouncing stuff off people, if you're sharing what you're doing, hopes, wishes, dreams, kind of stuff, don't tell too many people. Tell people that you really trust and who you know or you very much feel can be of help and service to you. When you start telling people, too many people, of what you're doing and you just start oversharing, sometimes that's the kiss of death in whatever it is you're trying to manifest or create or achieve, right? So keep it a little bit close. So now I want to look at the tarot cards. So we're wrapping up soon, okay? That came out with our patience, our encouragement, and then our ask and receive. The first card is the Justice card in reverse. This ties into the patience card, and it says, yeah, it may not look exactly like you want it to. It may not be in the timing you want it to happen to, but it is what it is, and you're going to have to work with that, okay? The next card is the Five of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So it's feeling a little bit beat up, like tired and dragged out after having to work at something really hard and really fight for what you want. It's in the reverse, so I'm not feeling that this is so much bad, but it's more of a, you have to stop and rest for a minute because of what you've been through and what you've put in. I think this is going to tie into the emotional side of things because I'm looking at that Moon card. It keeps looking at me. It's talking to me today. This is a big thing. But the beautiful last card that has come out under that ask and receive, okay, they kind of go hand in hand, even though they all tie together. With the Nine of Pentacles, the card of independence. This is saying because we have encouragement, ask and receive, those two cards kind of working together. And I spoke about those of not just being encouragement and asking things of spirit, but of people around you, right? For support. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence. It doesn't mean being alone. It means being able to handle stuff and being able to do stuff. It also means and having what you need and everything, but it also means being open and willing to receive from others, right? That is a healthy version of the Nine of Pentacles. Because it's independence, independence is a beautiful thing until you go to the dark side of, I don't need anybody. I can do everything myself. That's not a good thing. I'm guilty of that quite a lot. That's part of who I am, and it's part of sort of how my life has unfolded, right? That's something I have to work on. Not in the very moment now, feeling pretty good. But the point is that you need to make sure that you are willing to receive from others as well. All right, so, oh my goodness, Cancer, I really like this reading for you. I really like this because it feels like 2024, not only is there a lot of good energy if you focus on one thing and run with it, but I think there's going to be a lot of growth in here for you. There's going to be a lot of growth from an emotional perspective. Because the moon is your guide this year. Your moon is the guide. The moon is your guide in 2024. Oh my goodness, Cancer. Awesome. Love it. And I hope you do too. I'm getting you one more card. Oh, don't want to come out. Come on now. Divine doors. What door's going to open for you? Oh, got one. Got one. Need my glasses because I can't read without them when it's really small. Okay. You have morning memory, and it says, its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn our inspired source. And then it says, meditate under the sun. It's exactly what you need to do. Spend as much time as you can outdoors and soaking up that sunlight. Don't you worry about the whole UV rays, blah, 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 whatever. Take whatever protection you feel you need and enjoy that vitamin D. Enjoy those rays of sun, because you will feel recharged and refreshed when you work with the sun. All right, I love this so much. So Cancer, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope you have a lovely 2024. We'll be talking again soon because January readings are right around the corner. But enjoy the rest of 2023, the last little bit we've got going. So you take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.